What's up, internet family? It's a beautiful day out here in the desert, although it is hot. My outside temperature gauge right now is reading 100 degrees. Very hot out there. I'm listening to The Deer on CD. I have the case for The Deer here. Well, I do. Look, here it is right here. Here's The Deer. If you haven't heard The Deer before, you've got to get a hold of them, man. They're probably my favorite band that's not, 20 or 30 years old. I mean, besides my own bands, of course. I just wanted to do a quick market update. I haven't done the Masternode news in a couple of days. I've been really busy. I'm going to court this week. I've been helping other people out with stuff. I've got a couple of people who are dealing with tenant issues, and they needed somebody to provide a little bit of security for them, so I've been doing that and stuff like that. Just little odd jobs here and there. None of it really paying anything, but that's okay. Or is it? I don't know. But I did want to do a quick market update because there was a little pop on Bitcoin today, just a pinch, not too much, but it's up a little bit. And what I'm noticing though is a lot of the more legitimate Masternode coins took a nice little pop today. Smart Cash is up almost 10%, GoByte is up over 11%, Innova was up 6%, Neutron was up like 12%. So I think people are starting to get hip to the fact that, I mean, I'm not sure. I have no idea why people do what people do. People are unpredictable. You can't trust anything that they say or do or think or anything, really. I mean, honestly, that's, the older I get, the more I realize it's just, you cannot trust people at all. It's, if you have it in writing, if you have a handshake, anything, it's just, I mean, you go take vows in front of 100 people, it doesn't matter, then nobody's going to be true to their word. It's just not going to happen. At least here in Southern California, nobody is true to their word. That's what I'm noticing. And some people are nice, and some people try to do the right thing, sort of, but it's, nobody is true to their word. Even like the most fundamentally kind, reasonable people, just, they can't stick to their guns. They can't do the right thing. They can't stick to a commitment of doing the right thing, and it's really sad. It's really sad that the culture is like that down here, but that's how it is. So, but anyway, I did notice that the Masternode coins in particular were going up quite a bit, and I have to think that at some point people are going to realize that the way the Masternode coins work with locking a certain amount of coins into the Masternode is going to up the scarcity and help those coins hold their value much more than the rest of the market. I mean, the rest of the crypto market isn't doing that great, but some of these top Masternode coins are doing fantastic today, so worth thinking about. I didn't look at the whole chart. I didn't get into everything. I just kind of did like a cursory glance. I'm on the road. I'm going to a funeral today, my Uncle Dan's funeral. He was a great guy. I would say he was beloved by most. Anyway, he passed. I talked about it when he passed a couple weeks ago, but now I'm actually on the way to the funeral, which is why I'm out here in the desert. 102 right now, where I'm at right now. 102 degrees. I'm supposed to start a construction job out here next week, so I don't think it's going to be any cooler in late July. So wish me luck on that. But, yeah, what else? Yeah, I mean, having those Masternode coins locked up and having that residual income gives those coins so much more value than any of these other cryptos. I mean, these other cryptos, I don't trust them at all. I mean, almost all of them are vaporware. Almost none of them have a real world use case right now. But some of these Masternode coins have a real world use case right now. Some of them, very few of them as well, actually. And all of them have a certain amount of scarcity built in just by the fact that to run a Masternode, to earn that residual income, you have to be holding a certain amount of them, which is going to up the scarcity in the market. So anyway, I'm still a huge fan of Masternode coins. Today's one of those days that kind of buoys that belief. I wish I could have bought a bunch of these coins last week when they were cheap, but I'm just so my financial situation has been absolutely decimated by the whole divorce process and the custody battle that I'm in. I mean, it's just horrible. When your kids are being abused, you'll do anything to rescue them. You'll spend any amount of money, you'll do anything to try and mitigate harm to your children. And that's been my situation. I mean, I've spent, I don't know, over $100 grand just trying to lessen the damage that has been caused to my two small children, and so far very unsuccessfully. I mean, everything's just been stalled. 6 months down the road, 5 months down the road, 3 months down the road. See you in court next time. And now, you know, now I'm so broke I can't afford a lawyer. I can't afford, you know, anything. I mean, I spent every penny I had trying to mitigate the harm being done to my children, and till I was bled dry. I mean, just bled completely dry of every penny. And now I'm like, you know, now I'm doing construction in the desert. Well, at age 41, you know, ask me how fun that is. It's not fun when you're in your 20s. When you're in your 40s, it's less fun. I can tell you that. Although it's, you know, I'm still in pretty good physical shape and I can still do a pretty good job. And in some ways, I'm probably, you know, smarter and better for the extra years or whatever. But I don't know. Anyway, just wanted to give a quick market update today. I'm not going to be able to post anything else. I'm on my way to a funeral, and I may get back to doing the Masternode news. I'm kind of I was enjoying it a lot, and I still enjoy doing it, but I don't have any great ideas, and it's kind of too big of a project for one person. So I need somebody else to help me with, you know, coming up with concepts and, you know, a script. I mean, I don't really operate off a script, so it's kind of a loose conceptual script. But it's just a little bit too much of a job for one person to do, and especially when I'm working like these 7 different jobs and stuff, it's not that easy. So anyway, that's it for the update. I hope you guys are all having a great weekend. Hope you're surviving this brutal heat out here if you're in Southern California. I wouldn't do anything but be near a pool if I were anybody in this region. I mean, it is just crazy hot out here. That's it for me today, fam. I'm gonna go ahead and upload this. I hope you're having a great day. I love you all, and yeah, and check out the deer if you haven't got a chance yet. I love them. I love the deer. This album's called Tempest and Rapture is the name of this album, and it's a great album. But I like their other album, one of their other albums, even more than this one. But this one's really good too. So I like the album that has Farther on it quite a bit. It's a really good album. But anyway, yeah, that's it for me today, fam. Go buy those Masternode coins if you haven't already. There's still some good deals out there. Social Send is a very good buy right now, I think. It's back down to 7 cents. It's been fluctuating between 6 and 10 cents non-stop, but if it's anywhere under 8 cents, I would say it's a heavy buy. If it's at 8 cents, I'd still say it's a buy. I mean, that's a Masternode coin with a real-world use case scenario right now today. So, but remember, the collateral is doubling for Social Send, so you're going to need 12,500 to have a Masternode. So, I mean, right now, I think you can get that for under $1 grand, but that's not going to be the case for very long. And once the collateral does double, and once the price of the Masternode gets up to like 5-6 grand, it's just gonna. I think it's just gonna get crazy quick. That's my opinion. But you know, I don't give financial advice because I'm broke, totally broke. Although I'm totally broke as a result of divorce and a protracted custody battle. So I guess that doesn't really. I shouldn't beat myself up too badly. This happens to everybody who lives in this culture of just absolute. I'm not sure what the word is to use here, but it's absolute, like nobody sticks to their word. Nobody sticks to their vows. Nobody does what's best for the kids. It's a very shallow, selfish culture here. And it's reflected by the actual laws. I mean, you know, the laws encourage bad behavior by one or the other parent, is not in the best interest of the children. And it's very sad and very troubling. Especially when somebody actually, you know, is playing to that and not thinking about their own kids' well-being. It's really, really hard to deal with. Anyway, that's it for me today, fam. Have a great day. I'm gonna upload this, and maybe I'll send another video tonight on my way home after the funeral, because I'm sitting in the car for 2 hours. Got nothing else to do. All right. Keep on noding, internet fam.